Welcome to Brava Women Wise Week, Wise Women Wednesday. Today we've got the great pleasure of having Laura Marie Stylist, who will talk to us about the spring capsule wardrobe. She will share with us why we own multiples of the same garments. Who does that? Me. Define capsule wardrobe and what it means for you. Your top 10 items you need to dress easily for spring. And she'll summarise a special offer for all of us. So Laura Marie is a personal fashion stylist servicing clients across Melbourne, including the fashion capital Chadstone Shopping Centre. With qualifications in nutrition and fashion styling, she is truly passionate about coaching you to live a happier, healthier and more confident life. First impressions are everything. She helps you navigate the world of fashion to find a specific style that is personal to you so that you feel confident and stylish for any occasion. So if you're bored with your style and stuck in fashion rut, then let's work together with Laura so you can find the joy in dressing and start attracting the life you deserve. Over to you, Laura.
Thanks so much, Dia. Can everyone see my screen and hear me okay? So that was a great introduction. So basically today we'll be talking about how you can create a spring capsule wardrobe. We have done our little overview already, which the only difference that we mentioned there is I've actually made it less items, so 8 items, because we combined a few. So it actually makes it easier for you to kind of follow what I'm saying today. So we'll get started. How many of you have felt this frustration? So I'm about to go tell my husband I have nothing to wear, I need to go shopping, but I've got a lot of clothes there. I know I have. What about you've got a closet full of clothes and you don't know what to wear? Well, we think we've all felt like this before. So it's super frustrating, it's annoying. And there are a couple of reasons for this. So I'll show you. Number one is maybe your wardrobe looks like this. So we have a lot of black. Yes, this is cool. Yes, this is trendy. But what happens when this person wants to go to a wedding or maybe a birthday? They're going to feel like the photos before. Super frustrated, annoyed, and confused. Or maybe your wardrobe looks like this. I know I love a floral top or dress, but this person's also going to struggle because what if they get invited to a black tie event or they want to dress in a bit more of a masculine way? They're not going to have any other options. So there's a reason that we end up with a lot of the same items, and that's what we're going to get into now. Don't get scared by the next slide. So this is a system in your brain called the RAS, or Reticular Activating System. Now, what this does is it filters information through your brainstem, through your eyes and your other senses as well, and it sends information to your brain. It regulates behavior, consciousness, and motivation. But when it comes to shopping, we actually only see the things that we know. So whether that's the black outfits, the floral tops, when you're shopping, you only know that's something that works for you. And that's something that you see and spot. So you actually don't see things that aren't like already in your wardrobe, which makes it really hard to branch out of that filter that we're currently in. So that's where a stylist comes in, because we can override this system and we can start looking for things that might be different to what you already own. Yay. So then we look at a capsule wardrobe. What is it? So basically it's a hard-working, versatile pieces that help you to dress for a lot of different occasions in your life. Now, everyone's life is different. You might be a mum, you might be a doctor, etc. So really it is personalized because all of our lives are different. And it also allows us to use the same pieces in a lot of different ways. So that's mix and match ability. We really want things to pair back in lots of different ways so that we feel like we've got a really fresh perspective each day and we're not wearing the same thing all the time. Special note. So this is general advice. As you know, I love to work one-on-one with people, and that is because our style is unique. So you might like classic style, you might like edgy style. So this is general advice, unfortunately, but you'll still learn a lot. The best thing you can do is identify what items that I mention in the next slides that you're lacking. So there'll be things that you're like, oh, hey, I actually don't have that thing. That could be helpful in my wardrobe. So that's the best thing that you can do while you're watching. We have gone for a neutral color palette. So that's your black, whites, beiges, and tans. And the reason for that is because it's much easier. So when we're starting out, we don't want like lots of different colors like purple, pink, orange, whatever, because it makes it much harder. We need to kind of start with the basics first and then start introducing color at a later point. Melbourne spring, that's what I'm looking at here. So if you're in another state, you know, it might be a bit warmer. So really on average, Melbourne spring is about 20 degrees. So we still need a few layers. Hope you're enjoying so far. Let's get into it. So my number 1 and 2 of that number of 8 items is a black suit jacket, like we've seen here, and black suit pants. And the reason for this is because they can be paired with lots of different things, which we'll go through. So obviously this is quite a business look, so that's great. If we have a black tie event or formal business event, we've got something to wear. And some of my favorite brands here. We did have like a little Q&A on the group, so people are happy to spend around $400 or $500 on something like this on the 2 items. So these are some of the places that I suggest. And we'll put it all together in a sec. Number 3 are jeans. So we've got a wide leg. It doesn't matter what colorway, but having one of each would be helpful, and a slim leg. And that's because it's nice to have lots of different options. And I don't like cutouts either. So I would suggest avoid like ones with rips, because then it's harder to dress it up. And a couple of brands there as well. This is the most underrated section. Not many people have enough basics. So this is where I've combined a few different things all in one as a clumped section together. So it's a little bit cheeky because they are separate items. But really have a look at these basics and see whether you've got them in your wardrobe, because I bet there are a few people here that don't have enough new white tops that look fresh, or shirts in different kind of colorways, or like a striped top. These really freshen up the look. And, you know, you might have like really patterned pants that you never know how to wear. So that's where your white basics or black basics come into play there. So if you've got something really patterned, you need a basic. Now we're going to combine everything so far. So we've got our black suit. So these are some options of how to style it. We do love a sneaker, which you'll see in the following slides as well. So you can really dress it down if you want to. But these are some styling options of how you could make your suit work for daytime as well, like in a more casual way. And then we've got our jeans and our basics. So it's super simple, but I think we can learn a lot from these images. Like it doesn't need to be super stylized. This is simple. You've got your suit jacket here and you're using it with jeans. Amazing. So let's say that was black as well. But like we've already got 6 looks and we don't have many items in our wardrobe yet. So I think this is quite impressive. Next, our pleated skirt. So this is versatile for day or night. They're super feminine, floaty, but we can also pop our jacket on with them as well, and some of my favorite brands. Then we have our denim jacket. So I would actually go for more of a mid-wash, mid-blue. It does depend on your wardrobe already. So if you know you've got a lot of light colors in your wardrobe, then maybe something a bit brighter like the lighter wash here would be helpful. But if you're someone who prefers black, then probably a dark color would pair well with that too. Now, this is just showing some ways that you can style your denim jacket with your skirt, just as an example, and your sneakers. So it's quite casual. Maybe I've done this with a sequined skirt before, and it really calms it down and makes it a little bit more casual, but still classy. These are so versatile, you need one. Then we've got number 7, our patterned blouse. So I am biased to a floral top. If I wasn't a stylist, I'd probably just wear floral tops. So that's my little RAS in full force. But it does work well. It brightens up the outfit as well. Like you can wear it with your suit pants, your jeans. It goes with everything and it makes you feel a little bit more dressy. And some of my favorite brands, Feathers, Morrison, etc. Number 8 is footwear. So we have combined quite a few things here, which I understand, you know, they are separate items, but anyway, we've just combined them. Definitely need a sneaker. We're seeing them a lot in the suiting, like I mentioned before, your skirts, jeans, they're so versatile. They almost go with everything. And even in New York, we see people doing that, like their suits with their footwear, with their sneakers. It's cool. You should do it. Then we've got our ballet flats and loafers and our boots. It's just helpful to have a couple different colorways. So then you can dress the look up depending on what the main color is in that outfit. And Target, the sneakers that I wear a lot are from Target. They've only lasted about 6 months, but you know, they were $10. So can be good as a like alternative option if you're wanting something cheap. Skirts and boots are another combination. Feel free to take a picture if you want as well, because these little lookbooks are really helpful. So we've got our skirts and boots, skirts and sneakers, like we mentioned, and the denim jackets coming in again. And then we've got our denim and our blouse. Like, I love this look. I hope you guys do too, but I tried to pick a few more diverse models as well, but she looks so good. And that's a shirt and jeans, like, but it looks amazing, right? And she's tucked it. So yeah, things like this, they're all tucked. But you can also add a jacket on if you prefer to be a bit more covered up. We're almost there, and it's actually 10 minutes. So we'll do a few quick questions, and then I've got the Brava offer. But I thought that was a little funny meme there. So is now a good time to do questions, dear? No, do the offer first, she says. Okay. So we have a Brava special offer. I'm offering free 20-minute call with me. So if you have specific styling questions, like your wardrobe's out of control and you don't know where to start, you've got a wedding coming up and you're like, shit, I don't know what to wear, then let's chat and I'll definitely give you some free advice. So I think that's a really great way to kind of connect with you and what you're struggling with and help you out. And then here are my contact details as well. I'm happy to be contacted like via text or email, Instagram. I'm posting a lot of reels. So if you want to learn more, definitely head there. And yeah, I just love to connect with you. Also, I'd love feedback from this talk. So if you want to text me a little testimonial, that would be awesome. So thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Laura. It was very informative, and I will put the links down below under the YouTube